I've always been a huge tech enthusiast. I've been interested in microchip implants, but it wasn't until 2 years ago in 2020 that I decided to get my first one, which I put in my left hand. This one opens the door to my house. About 2 months ago, I got a new chip in my right hand, which is about the size of a small paper clip. I can just simply walk up to the car, tap my right hand onto the pillar of the car will unlock. I can get into the car, tap my right hand onto the console of the car, and then the car will start. I wanted to be able to leave the house without my car key, without my house key, and without my wallet, and still be able to function as I would normally. So now I never have to worry about losing anything important. Some people think I'm a little bit crazy doing this sort of thing, but for me, I love it. I've been called a cyborg or chip boy online, and I don't have any problem with that. I think it's kind of cool.
Well, we're back talking about human microchipping. Now, while Anastasia says she has 47 implants, how does the everyday American feel about microchipping? And I'm curious, does anybody here have a microchip? Raise your hand if you do. Okay, nobody here does. So not a big seller so far. How many of you would get a microchip? Raise your hand. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Well, like maybe 8 people out of 8%. Okay. Well, you just saw Brandon getting into his car using just his hand. So joining us on stage is Brandon, a healthcare technologist and tech enthusiast, and Emil Grafstra, founder and CEO of VivaKey Technologies, whose goal is to educate others on the benefits of human microchipping. And clearly there are benefits, right, Emil?
Indeed, yeah. There are many benefits.
Yeah.
Just from basic identity to essentially future of secure communications and like ultimate convenience. That's really the goal. When you're a kid, you run out of the house and you don't have your wallet, you don't have keys, you don't have nothing. That's freedom. You run out, you're like, yes. Try that as an adult. You'll have a panic attack. You're like,
Right.
oh, I need my keys, my phone, and my wallet, oh my God. So being able to kind of make you the most important part of your identity, both physically and digitally, is what the goal is. I don't want to abdicate that to a phone or computer or cloud service.
Right. And Brandon, that's what got you to do this, right? Is just the freedom of not having to worry about that.
Well, yeah, definitely. Well, that and I wear really tight pants, so it's
Yeah.
been like more difficult to squeeze all that into the pockets. But no, I mean, I've been following Emil's work since probably about 2014. And it wasn't until, I'd say, 2 years ago where he finally had a chip offering that made sense to me that was for use cases that I knew I could use every day. And that's when I put in the smaller chip that's about the size of a grain of rice right here into my hand, which controls my front door, my back door. I do have my COVID vax card on it, which came in super handy because I was at a concert. They wanted proof of vax. Tap your phone to your hand, up pops your Vax card. Links to portfolio, contact information. If you ever want to exchange information, you tap your phone to my hand, instantly download my contact information. So extremely useful. 2 months ago, I got the larger chip, which is about the size of a small paperclip, sits between my pinky and then my ring finger right here. And that is a smart chip. So what's fascinating to me is, just like your phone, you can download and install applications right into your body to give your appendages abilities they were never meant to. I feel like I have a superpower. It's like my hands can do things and continually evolve in their capabilities, for however long you're developing apps, and that's pretty cool because who else can really say they can do something like that?
So you brought some objects with you, and also let's look at some of those.
Sure.
What do your chips do?
So this is just the type of door lock that I have in my house, just a deadbolt, and you can walk up to the door, activate it, tap the implant, and you're in. There's no fiddling around with PIN codes or keys or anything like that. You just go in. All the doors in my life just open at my command, basically.
I have a chip in my knee that will unlock the door when my hands are full of groceries. So I have it in my hand, and I also have one in my knees. I just go boop.
Yeah.
So there's a couple other things I can show.
Yeah, show me what you got.
So essentially this is the kit, and then you take that kit to a professional body piercer or a medical doctor. They perform a simple installation, which just involves tensing the skin a little bit, maybe doing some topical numbing or maybe some local. Then you just slide the injector in, eject the chip and out, and then you get a Band-Aid and you're off to the races. That's it.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.